Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you again. I hope everybody is doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome, and to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. As always, thank you so much for the love and the support y'all been constantly giving me. It truly is a blessing to know that we are not on this road alone. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are insightful, or just give you a good vibe that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times at the moment and needing spiritual guidance, or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give a thumbs up, like, and also share social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It is truly, truly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Y'all, I'm still listening to the same meditation song in the back. Is called Forest Healing, music shamanic, to attract positive energy with drum and native flute. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101, when God tests your inner gangster. It is so true. It was like one of my sis was sit up here replying back to that. It's like, God will never put you on anything that you can't handle. Obviously, he thinks you're a boss, bad one. Put it like that. And he really does. And a lot of times we feel weakened by the things that we constantly have to go through. No matter how much positive vibes you're trying to force yourself to be at, there's always going to be something that is going to pull you back, make you second guess your life, your path, your spiritual purpose, even the strength within yourself. And he usually puts us through all these different things to be able to know he's your A1 till day one, and these are the things that has been placed in your life just for you to have that inner knowing of yourself, seeing how much determination you have, seeing how much strength you have, how you can be motivated through, the storms that you're constantly going through. You're always being sheltered by those things. I didn't even know if I was going to do a video today. It's like lately I've been going through so much that I'll probably do, 3 or 4 videos, or probably 6, and you probably won't hear from me in 3 or 4 days. And it's just like, what, I was hearing that song by Mariah Carey, Shake It Off, Roslynn, just keep going. I know it's hard right now. You're really going through different storms, but there's so many different indications that everything is, unfolding for you in the highest good. No matter what you think you're being gifted with, you're always going to be blessed. And they always want us to be able to see it as that, because there's so many different things that, we are facing right now at this time. And it's just like, with us being Heyokas, it is like your story within the story of your experience, the things that you had, have people like, bless your heart. You went through what? Because there's a lot of y'all that I've gone on one-on-one with. Y'all tell me different things that's taking place in your life. And it's very heartbreaking, but it also shows that what kind of standard you have. Well, what kind of stimulation, with kind of stamina you have within your life on how, strong you truly are. And it's just like a lot of times we may see it as like that, everything that was been placed in my life, only had like a little bit of happiness, and the rest was like all downhill. But it's just like, obviously, for you to still be here, and I say that a lot, if you're still here and you have gone through the worst of the worst within you, there's a purpose for that. And it's just up to you to be able to find that. There's a lot of different times where I felt like God just turned his back on me. There's times I just didn't want to be here. I try to manipulate that situation. He's like, nah, I ain't ready for you yet. Get your butt back down there. And he'll just straight mush me like, no, I ain't ready for you yet. I still got a purpose for you. You just ain't found out yet. And it just really made me look at all the things that I've went through that really showed me that. And it's just like a lot of times, and I tell people all the time, is just being able to say, a lot of times we take our struggles as personal. We really do, especially if it was initiated by people that we loved, trusted, and also admired. And then when these things just happen, it's like they're not doing this, it's not punishing you, but it's preparing you. It's being able to show you what I can get you through, what you can make it through. It's like your story becomes God's glory, and you have to be able to see it as that. A lot of times we try to understand what are we going through, that this had to happen to me. I've been there so many different times, because it's like when I allow myself to really I don't want to sit my life and just soak over every bad thing I went through, because that will have me in a storm. Like, I'll create a whole storm, I won't be able to get out of it. So I try to allow myself to say, thank you. Even when I'm upset with God and not really understanding what he's unfolding in my life, I still try to say thank you. There's a lot of days where I feel like I tell God, I can't continue to keep doing this. There's so many different things that's around me that is really got me shook, and I can't deal with that. And then it's just like, when this purpose is open for me to be very transparent, not worrying about what the next person think about me, if they believe me or if they don't believe me or want to see me as a joke. It's all about that purpose that you have been placed on, for you not to just help yourself, but it's going to connect with other people for you to help them as well. And that's where our light work comes into play, and a strong play. Because there's a lot of things you have conquered that other people are still trying to find themselves out of that maze of a storm. And then when you have conquered something, they send people your way just to be able to understand, like, hey, I'm really trying to get through this, fam, this and this and that, sis, bro, whatever, you talking to different people. And then there's just like, I've been through what you've been through. It allows you, it's like it's like the things that you have gone through, when you go through that healing period, it'll have you talk different. See things a lot different, being able to have high vibes instead of the ones that you constantly question. And that's what God wants you to be able to see through those times, because it's just like, when we're supposed to partake in something and changing the world, they make us go through the worst situations where it's just like things that you have gone through. If any other person's eyes will see that is like, oh no, you went through the worst punishment of the worst. There's no forgiving when it comes to that. But there's going to be a sign. It's going to tell you, it's just like, you have to forgive that person. Forgive yourself for holding on to that vibration that person put you in. That person didn't come in to be what you thought they were going to be for you. This is going to be in for your benefit. And a lot of times it's like, how is it my benefit when I got abused or I've been neglected, all these different things. And when it showed me how this was like it was a repeated episode with different people, of what has went down, with the people I've connected with my biological family, my adopted family, of all the different things that came along, to where you had to go through this, but you also going to be that mirror image of how you're going to excel over what's been placed on you. You're going to show people how you're able to get over things that you can't really see somebody getting over. You're going to show compassion to somebody who has been neglected. You're going to give encouraging words to somebody who really needs to hear that support. You're giving somebody that reason to keep going, even when everything is coming on to them, for them to just give in. And that's the things that he's going to constantly test your inner gangster for, and it's always been there. Because of the things, the battles you have faced. Yeah, you may not be exactly where you want to be at this moment. It's preparing you for something you ain't even imagine, just because you're allowing yourself to keep going. There's so many different days that I came up and I just threw my hands up. I said, I'm tired. I'm so tired. This, because things ain't working in my type speed that things is going. But God always tell you, universe always tell you, and your spiritual loved ones, that even passed on, trust and believe things going to be way better than you can see them right now. Even though you don't see that right now, it's going to be. You get so many different notifications that things are going to get better for you. Just allow yourself to keep believing. Keep believing what you're trying to bring out into your life. Keep believing that you're going to be able to heal from these things that has been placed on you. That really had you feeling like you were chained to a cement block. You're drowning in your own sorrows and your own pain. And it's just like, God is that type of person, that is that lifesaver to bring you up out of these things. We're all his children. There's a lot of times where there's empaths on the world where there's dark empaths and there's light empaths. All of us is playing a part to that. And a lot of people are like, there is no dark empaths. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I done seen it. I had different, experiences with it, but it is what it is. There's a lot of things you have seen that other people haven't seen yet. There's a lot of insight that God gives you that other people haven't got yet, because that's for you at that time. You're supposed to be able to share it with people. Like I said, I want to see everybody win. I don't want nobody feeling intimidated. I don't want nobody feeling like there's something going on in my way or on my path that they can't have go. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own mission. We're all shedding light in some kind of way, because there's things that y'all bring to me and I'm like, oh shoot, this is new. Let me allow myself to, engage in what they're telling me, just like I want to be able to do that to you. People are like, do you see yourself as a teacher or a student? I see myself as both. I really see myself as both, because it's like the visions that I get is beautiful to me and kind of scary at times, because there are certain things the universe places on me for me to be able to see here that hasn't yet came to pass. The next thing you know, it don't come to pass, and it's already been on documents, it's been documented, whatever you want to call it. There's like, that Roslynn already know God just wanted me to be able to share that with you. This is my purpose on what I'm doing. And, even though those moments get very hard for me, and being able to know there's bad times. Yes, I get bad times where I just bawl my eyes out and just try to understand why. Why do I have to constantly go through hardship like this? It just seems like my happiness is, it is just like in and out. And those are the things that I had to keep going through, being able to say, it's all about how you choose to look at those things that you go through. That's the game changer right there. There's a lot of things that come in and out your life, maybe because that time with that situation or those people is ended. What did you learn from that connection? What insight did you get for you to either go heal from, or you to be able to, consume that for you to be able to go to the next level? That's what they be showing you, and it's just a lot of times it took me to have to digest to say all these things were in the best for me, and it's just a lot of things that, I can sit here with and just be able to speak and say, these are the things that I went through. These are the things that I struggle with, and I tell people, don't ever be ashamed of the things that has taken place in your life in the past. This is what you learn from. If you never gone through these things, you would never learn, and a lot of times there's situations like, oh God, what did I do that for? There are certain things that I used to do back in the day that I used to thought was cool. Now it's just like, girl, you could have killed yourself. What are you doing? Stuff like that. But then when I really, it took a long time for me to able to say, whatever I'm going through right now, I know, I'm going to be seen through this. Whatever is happening to me is not happening to me, it's happening for me. A lot of times you being used as God's battle. You're being shown, like, they always want you to see how God can work in mysterious ways when it comes to different things that's taking place in the life, that he really truly wants you to know, okay, if it weren't for him, he wouldn't have been able to pull this off. So many different ugliness is going out in the world. Like I've always said, y'all see these marches that people have, wanting justice. It just, when it can't happen to one race, it just seems like a whole tribe of races comes in together for that same cause. Situation where there's so many different people that are flying in, and want to give that love to see that man through his darkness that he's going through. God is allowing you to see this is how he works. Even though it's sad when dark situations have to come to that for you to be able to show love, but a lot of times that's how you get the mood to working. Just when it came to the quarantine, you had to be all with your family. You got to be teaching your kids, like, look, around my age, we only had reading, writing, and arithmetic. Well, that's what my mama used to call it. Now it's just like they get all this stuff now. I'm like, where is this going to take you? What is all these different things? To me, I feel like they need to teach kids about self-care, self-awareness, being able to take in stock what you have. Just ain't trying to, make it rain on everything, just, make it drizzle every once in a while. But, certain things that they're going to learn about, invest your money, learn about the material world as well as in the spiritual one. Those are the things they need to bring in school, all these different things. But all these things are changing for our benefits. These are the things that try to show you are much stronger than you realize. You are more nurtured than anything, but a lot of times we stay focused on the things that's very irrelevant, that we end up missing the blessing that comes by that was really supposed to be there. There'll be different times where we hurt people that was supposed to come in our lives just to bless us. And then when things come along, it was just like, that was your blessing, but you just passed it up because no judgment, egotistical, envy, all these other things. So many different things is taking place where you have to be able to pay attention to the signs that you're getting, signs of the times. All those different things is taking place, for your benefit, for your better well-being. There's a lot of different things, I'll talk to people about, and they're like, Roz, I'm really struggling right now. And it's just like, I wish I can just snatch all that pain away, because I know what it feels like to be in moments like that, or you feel like that you're not being physically supported by people that you don't went out your way to support. It's like when that shoe came on the other foot, all of a sudden it became crickets. You don't hear nobody, and all those different things. But these are the times it's like God is changing all these things. When we taking people out, because the fact is, where you're going, they can't go. Or those are the type of people that you don't know what's going on behind your back. So we had to allow you to be able to know they can't go where you're going, because those blessings ain't going to come through if you keep dealing with people like that. You don't understand. Just by the company you keep, the circle that you keep a man, easing yourself into, can stop so many different things from coming in your life, because it's not the right vibe for you. And that's what they want you to understand. It'll be maybe this person that you thought you needed in your life, you were seen as a soul partner, life partner, whatever. God blocked that for what you wanted. He redirected you towards something you really need. It's going to be that best bet for you. Everything that you're looking for in that person that you want to get from, that person, you're going to get it right back. And, you're going to be in a better place. You're going to finally see when you're right with that equal, they got that same type of vibe that you looking for within yourself as well as out there, then you're going to understand why they took certain people out your life, or they tell you to give up on this job because we got something better for you. They don't want you to worry about your financial. They already know what it takes. They see us in every struggle that we go through, and they want the enemy to be feeling like you ain't going to make it, and that's when God said, when I say it's over, it's going to be over. Not by what other people think that they're going to do. All these different changes are preparing you, being able to reflect towards you, because there's so many times where you just wake up and you just want to have a smile on your face, and just being able to say, thank you for the air that I'm breathing. Thank you for me to be able to walk. There's so many, because it's like with us, we'll complain about the most pettiest things that people be praying for, the type of struggle that we go through. God will probably try to sit up here and show you about somebody. You may be thinking about, oh, my mattress is lumpy. Yeah, there's somebody up under sleeping up under the highway will wish they had a lumpy mattress to go up under, and well as a roof. There's a lot of things that we sit up here and wish that we had because we see somebody else with it, or you see somebody on social media just looking like they living all type of good life. But you have to understand, people will show you what they want to show you. A lot of people don't take their business out there. Some people be telling too much, on social media, where, that adds on more stuff. But all these different changes in your life is just redirecting you towards your strength. And that's always what they want you to be able to pay attention to. Yes, you may be going through hell and high water right now, but is redirecting you towards your own utopia. And you're going to be able to appreciate all those milestones they made you go over, because it's redirecting you and reminding you of who you truly are up under all that pain, all that neglect, whatever kind of abuse you went through, or other people that didn't acknowledge you, that didn't give you that love that you try to push out. All these things is preparing you for something so much better. And then when you finally get there, there's times where I've seen how good things just came into my life, and I sat here and cried and just said, thank you. He didn't have to do all that for me, but he did. They want you to be able to pay attention to things that's taking place in your life, because it's redirecting you towards something you truly need in your life. Not what you want, but what you need. Being able to show, attitude of gratitude, even with the littlest things they put in your life. Because when you're not being satisfied with what those little things are, that's the reason why the big ones ain't came in yet. So you have to be able to make sure, even for those $5, you can walk out your car and then you find $5. Thank you. I can get me a biggie size, get you some McDonald's or something. I'm saying it could be $5 more than what you had. It's like anytime I get blessings like that, monetary blessings, I'll see people outside in the store, go buy them something to eat or give them a couple of dollars, to make sure they can go get something for themselves, you know, because God didn't have to bless me like that. But it's just like, I never want to be in a situation like that. So let me bless somebody. You know, you post, pray it forward as well as play it forward, pray it forward. Because you never know what somebody else's struggle is. You know what you're going through. You know what you're trying to heal from. You know what you're trying to, you know, conquer. So it's just like when you're going through there, you know, be able to do blessings upon blessings with other people as well when you're trying to get there. Because this is already, you guys drive, you know, directing you towards that big mirror where it's going to reflect to you about that gangster you got on the inside. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I know I've been feeling good. I done made me another smoothie, y'all. I've been loving this because I've been tired. You know how I'll be quick. If you've been watching me for a while, I've been saying I'm tired. And I done made, it was like, what was it? Mango. I put mango and a shot of pineapple juice, you know, like you have in the can with the pineapple chunks. And I put kiwi, blackberry, raspberry, strawberries, and grapes. I put that in there. All in that with, you know, a couple of scoops of almonds. And you're talking about I'm wide awake. Now I'm feeling so good. I said, this is my antidote. This is what I need. Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been drinking. You know, y'all should make your own smoothies if y'all love the, you know, different fruits and stuff like that. Get you a little blender and make it up. But anyways, I would love to give a post notification shout out to Linda Santee. Welcome to the fam. Andreas Alvarez, Crystal Blythe, Christine Flaherty, Richard Anderson, and Change the World. Much love to you as well. You know, if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. You know, please drop a line, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below if you ever want to hit me up one-on-one. It's just like a networking thing, being able to give you a deeper understanding, or you may want to share with me, you know, one of your experiences or something that you're curious about to see if, you know, hey, does this follow in the traits that we have? You know, I'll try my best to help out. If it's not from my experience, you know, I'll try to find the information that you need to get you a lot further. So I will see y'all in my next video. You know, even through, you know, social distancing, give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And whatever you're trying to manifest, I hope it comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. It comes sooner than you expected. I'll see y'all in my next video. Much love. Peace.